We got Jean-Claude Van Damme to do Dracula from Castlevania.
That's right. So I'll just tease this sketch. That hasn't aired yet, has it?
No.
So we have a sketch coming up that is a throwback action movie based on Gone with the Wind, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Cynthia Rothrock. What's it called?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a Van Damme. So we got Van Damme in, and we're like, what else do we cast him in? Because we get two other characters and we play with, oh, it's going to be Dracula from Castlevania. And his performance is so magical.
So magical, didn't we grant, but didn't he insist that we call it the episode Van Damme's Robot Chicken?
He didn't insist, it was more a request that we dedicate the episode to him. Although I had a chat with his kid for like 10 minutes, and his 15-year-old is super cool.
Isn't the only time I can remember someone saying, oh please, I really can't say that, can we change it, was Stan Lee couldn't say fart.
Yes, I mean, Stan had some really basic concerns, but then he was so game to be playing with Pam Anderson doll. In the sketch, he was playing with a big boob doll. He was like, super boobies. He didn't want to say fart. Like, his concerns were so specific. But I have to, it's not anybody's question, but we all have to beat Stan Lee and so
I actually got to plug him and he asked me for $20, which is true, but I don't understand what's going on.
Women represented!
My question is actually more for Chris than for the rest of you.
Hey, everybody deserves a chance to shine.
Well, it's more of an editing to director kind of question. I was wondering, how is it like going from like a 15-minute total running time to getting to direct more instead of just trying to shave everything down to be straight to the point and funny, to being like, I can do that, I can change this.
It should be said though that Chris as an editor was heavily influential in the tone and shape of the show, just because of his advice and his sense of humor. I only want to put that in there just because it's why
I mean, in order to produce this show, we produce this show on Coraline's lunch budget, for every episode. So we have to think about it in terms of, from an editing perspective, right out of the gate, and trying to figure out a way to. We do about 100 shots, 120 shots an episode. So I think for one of our episodes, Coraline gets off about 2 shots. So you have to think about it. You have to think about it in terms of, from an editing perspective, like in everything you do.
Thank you.
I smile because I have no idea what's going on. Only at a distance.
I was just wondering, if you were considering making a Robot Chicken movie, why haven't you made it yet?
Well, there's several reasons, honestly. No, guys, relax. First of all, it takes a long time and a lot of work to put a movie together. Just in all reality, actually getting something from a concept to putting it out on screen is anywhere from 2 to 3 years. It just takes a while. It's also a product of money. Like, who's going to pay for it? Probably the Adult Swim, and then it's negotiated with a very specific thing. This is all the boring business stuff that I do all day and no one wants to hear about. The long and short of it is, we've been busy doing other stuff and haven't really considered how a movie would work. But over the last year or so, we've talked sort of vaguely about it. And it's something that we've thought about, but to make something long form that actually sustains your attention is different. But we experimented with both Star Wars specials. And if you watch the especially with the second one, where on the DVD, because of the 15 extra minutes, it's an uninterrupted 35-minute program. So you see what it was meant to look like start to finish. And that gave us an idea. Okay, well that's a roadmap. We could make something that's a little longer. And I know they already announced that we're going to do a third Star Wars, but with that Star Wars is to do it longer, maybe somewhere between 44 and 75 minutes. We're going to see how that goes.
And really, also, as far as the movie goes, we're still waiting for you guys' letter writing campaign to kick in. So
Yeah, seriously, if you want to write William Street and saying, why isn't there a Robot Chicken movie? Go for it. Yeah! I think it's William Street.
I'll do it!
I appreciate your enthusiasm.
thank you.
You work with Seth Green, right?
Seth MacFarlane?
Yes.
Yeah, we work together actually.
Okay.
Seth MacFarlane is the creator of Family Guy, who plays.
Dr. Ball! Can you do a favorite line from Family Guy?
What's your favorite line?
I like all of them.
Sounds like you don't want to.
I had a really awesome costume I was going to wear to the Anime Expo, but I couldn't get it because it was in the closet where that evil monkey lives.
Alex Borstein told me. Alex Borstein, who plays Lois on Family Guy and wrote for the show for the first 3 seasons. She told me that if you had any Jewish people in your writers' room, you would get a ton of Hitler jokes. All I can say is it's true. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump on the question.
No. It's been about 2 years since we've seen anything. I mean, we had Hilary Duff and Diary of Anne Frank and
Hilary Duff stars in the Diary of Anne Frank. It's a natural fit. It's a musical. It's an uplifting piece of survival. Through a young girl's eyes, you're better than Hilary Duff.
it's also Rosh Hashanah, never say goy. Are there any other kosher sacred cows that we're going to see slaughtered in the near future?
I mean, we're all over the place now. We really don't discriminate.
I pitched an idea that was shot down, so I'm going to do it on my own someday, where it's Anne Frank is discovered and she's killed by the Nazis, but then the Jewish elders resurrect her to fight the war for her. She becomes Anne Frankenstein.
Something more than long-form piece.
It's going to be directed to you.
First I gotta say, for the second Robot Chicken, best line ever, I couldn't stop laughing, was when the Emperor was at the baggage claim and he just said, "Fuck you, striking back."
We made crew shirts for the crew of our show that just has the logo on the back says, "Fuck you, striking back."
My question is, last year at Comic-Con, I asked you guys if you were going to do more unsolved case file sketches.
Oh yeah, we probably said we'd consider it if something funny.
Yeah, I just want to know if you guys...
We didn't. I'm sure we meant to. We got really busy doing Smurfy snorts, though.
I just say that I love you guys.
You said it! You said it!
I have a really easy question, and it's, can I get a picture with you guys?
Oh man!
No.
See, now here's the rough part. If I say yes, then everyone with cameras, and I think there's probably a couple hundred people that
I have a backup question.
A backup question, okay.
That doesn't count, right?
Me too.
So,
We're gonna be at this skate party in San Diego, and then again all across the country. And I have to emphasize, it's free to get in, so, you know, we'll be on skates, and that's a great photo op.
Also, Seth loves it if you try to get between him and his car to take pictures. Like, if all of you would try to do it to him.
Guys, everybody knows I travel exclusively by jetpack. It's a luxury that I've worked very